it's Cheryl and welcome to my channel. I was going to say my name is Cheryl. That's the way I usually start. Welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. So welcome back to all my previous viewers. Welcome to my new viewers. Hello. Glad to have you here. So it is, what day is it today? It's Kendra's birthday today. My little sweetheart, the little girl I used to babysit. She turned 7 today. So happy birthday, Kendra. I love you. And I'm excited because hopefully she'll call me tonight or something, because I called her but she wasn't home. So, well, actually her mom was working and I call on her mom's phone, so I got the answer machine. I guess it's not called answering machine anymore. I'm so old. It's called voicemail. I still call it answering machine. Anyways, it is 3:45 on the April 11th, 2019. I have my Diet Coke in this cute little cup. Isn't that cute? I got it for $3 at Walmart. Isn't it cute? It's got little, I don't know if this is supposed to be a pineapple or a flower, but I like it. It's really cute. Anyways, I got Diet Coke in it. And I just thought I'd do a little video because, first of all, I had a minor panic attack because Ryan and Beth's blanket, I was working on it. And then all of a sudden I realized I had the wrong count, like the wrong number of stitches. So I thought, no problem, I'll go rip it back with you. I don't mind ripping back. I have no problem with that. I know some people do, but I don't. I just ripped it back. So I ripped it back a few rows and then it got stuck in a knot. And I pulled and it ripped. And I was like, oh no, what do I do? What do I do? So I'm trying to untie it and unknot it and rip it. I couldn't get it. So I'm messaging my friend. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? She's like, I don't know. I don't knit. Well, she didn't say that because she didn't answer, but I'm assuming she was thinking that because she doesn't crochet or knit. So, this is crochet, not knitting. But anyways, I was trying to fix it and finally I just cut it. I cut a little bit. See, the cutting motion, doesn't that help you out here? I cut it and I was able to rip it out, and I just wasted a little bit of yarns, just like that much yarn. So, whew, so I've got I'm pointing. Can you see where I'm pointing? A little ball of yarn that was ripped out. But yeah, so I'm happy with that. I fixed it. Now I just have to get the right amount of stitches in, which I think I know where I made the mistakes. So I'm okay with that. I'm hoping it works anyways. So let me show you the blanket. This is the color I'm doing now, which is purple, but because I ripped it out, I haven't started it. I mean, I did do 4 rows of it, but I'd rip it out, so. This is from Woolly Wonders. It is the heart blanket, I think it's called. Except on Woolly Wonders on YouTube, it's the heart baby blanket. But the pattern, the pattern is on woolywonders.com, and it's just called Heart Blanket because you can make it different sizes. And it's got little hearts in it. Isn't that pretty? Little hearts, see? Aren't they pretty? So my next color, I've got pink here, and then I've got this turquoise blue, and then now I'm going to put purple on it. So I'm going to start that today, again. And, so I have been wasting today, but I just want to do another update as well on the babies, because as you know, my friend Anne is having babies. She's having identical twin baby boys, and I have so many patterns I want to make for them. It's just ridiculous. And her other boy, who is Lincoln, and he's I shouldn't mention his name, sorry. He's, how old is he? He's 6 or 7. I think he was turning 7 this year. But I'm not sure when his birthday is. I think it's in September. So, almost 7, I think. So, yeah. Kendra turned 7 today. I already mentioned that. Sorry. I'm so excited. My little sweetheart. I haven't seen her since she was 5. It's just ridiculous. I'm so excited for her, though, because I love her to death. She's my little sweetheart. She's, if you don't know, she's the little girl I used to babysit a couple years ago for full time. She was like a daughter to me, so she still is like a daughter to me. We talk on the phone a lot, and I miss her to death, and she's my little sweetheart. So it's her birthday today. I'm so excited. she's hoping to go to Chuck E. Cheese's. I don't know if her parents are doing that, but that's where she wanted to go. So we're hoping. Here's hoping. But it's really expensive. Chuck E. Cheese's is really expensive. So I don't know if they were able to do that. But hopefully she'll have a wonderful time with her friends. She's got 3 or 4 really good friends now, so that's really good. She didn't have many friends in here where she lived in Merritt, so I'm happy that she made friends, because that's very important. Anyways, so I got off track. So the babies. Okay, so, I just got a message from Ange, and, I'm getting so excited, my throat's clogging up. I saw a picture. She sent ultrasound pictures. The babies are so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Is it possible to be more excited than the mom? Because if it is, I am that person. I am more excited than the mom is. Because I'm just so thrilled. I'm so excited. Anyways. So she sent a picture, and she also said that one of the babies, which was the left one, not that you could see the picture, but, or was it the right one? I don't remember. But one of them is 3 to 4 weeks smaller than the other one. So the reason being when her placenta split, it didn't split evenly. Like usually it splits evenly in half when you have twins. Well, this one, one was bigger than the other one was smaller. So the baby hasn't grown as much. So that can turn into a big problem. But the doctors have done like 3 ultrasound screening things. I don't know if ultrasounds and screenings are the same thing, but she said screenings. And they're both looking healthy. And the little one is looking healthy no matter what. He's moving around. He's a little bit small, like they said, but he's moving around. He looks healthy, so here's hoping. It can turn into more problems later, but we're just praying and hoping that they'll both be healthy. And so, yeah, continue praying for them, please. Thank you very much, because it's, as you know, Ange's daughter passed away just over a year ago, and she was only about 2 weeks old, and so, we're really praying that these 2 are healthy and that they grew up to be wonderful people and wonderful men, and I'm so excited for her to have these twins. It's going to be a lot of work for her. She is a single mom, so it's going to be a lot of work for her, but she's excited, and she's thrilled about it, so we're happy. And like I said, I'm probably more thrilled than she is, which is kind of weird, but anyways. And so I decided I have to go to Ontario. I don't know how yet. I don't have the money, but somehow I've got to go to Ontario, because I missed her other baby's birth, who is now like 6, so, and I've never even met him yet. I've talked to him on the phone, and I've seen his pictures, but I've never met him. So I have to go to Ontario sometime. I just have to. If you want to pay for me to go to... Just kidding. Oh, sorry, my throat hurts. I'm thinking I might be catching a cold. I don't like that. Could be allergies too, so. Anyways, also, I want to talk about my book, because I am doing Camp NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month. My goal is, I'm done with the knitting talk and crochet talk right now. I'm not really working on anything else. Oh, but I did. No, I do have one more thing to talk about. So, you know the brown speckled yarn I had that I was working on a baby cocoon with, knitting a baby cocoon? Well, I got really far in it. I got to like 12 inches, and it had to be 19 inches. I kept looking at it, and I realized I made a rookie mistake. And I felt so dumb. But on like 4 or 5 rows, right in the middle of it, I had the purls where the knits were supposed to be, and the knits where the purls were supposed to be. Yeah. So it looked kind of weird. It had the ridge, and it kind of went straight, and then root, and then root, and then straight, and then root, and I did it again. I did it twice in like a matter of 12 rows. 12 inches, I mean. And I'm like, oh. So it looked really weird. It kind of went like this. So I kind of frogged it. And I decided to make a baby sweater out of it instead. I'm not sure which one I'm going to make. A baby sweater, baby vest, something like that. Because I think it would look really pretty as a baby vest. Don't you? Like the brown one? I don't know if I have the yarn. No, I don't have the yarn here, but I'll show it to you soon. If you go back to my last video, you'll see it. But it's brown with little speckles of different yarn. It's a tweed pattern, tweed yarn. So I want to make some kind of sweater or vest with it. So if you have a pattern that you love, let me know, because I'm looking for an easy pattern that looks nice. Because I'm still not the best at knitting. I try, but I'm not the best at it. I'm still a newbie. I've only been doing it for like a year and a half now, maybe 2 years, I don't know. About a year and a half. So I'm still kind of a newbie at it. Oh, but I did. Hold on a sec. Let me put this down and reach over. I'm going to move the camera again. Sorry, you can see my messy house. I'm going to put you down right there. Sorry, the light's in the way. Oh, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. I forgot to show you this in the last video, and I was so mad at myself after. Because I remembered it, and I was like, oh, shoot, I totally forgot. That's how I sound. Oh, shoot, I totally forgot. No, I don't sound like that. But, okay, so I decided to make dishcloths for Ryan and Bev, right? You knew that. Well, I found, when I looked up dishcloths, knitted dishcloths on Ravelry. Sorry, my thumb's in the way there. My nose is itchy. My nose always gets itchy whenever I do podcasts. It's ridiculous. Right. So I'm really hyper right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to calm myself down, but I'm really hyper. So I looked up knitted dishcloths on Ravelry, and I went through like about 30 pages of free knitting patterns. Not 30. What am I saying? Like 15 pages maybe? I don't know why I said 30. But I found this pattern, and it was actually under the dishcloths. So I thought, well, cool. But it's called the Baby Heart Blocks, or Baby Blocks Hearts, something like that. And they're actually, you make them into acrylic yarn, or any kind of yarn. And then you attach them and make a blanket. But they also said it would make great dishcloths. So I thought, yes. So I got some cotton yarn. Now, Bev likes pink. So, which is the right side? Hold on a sec. That must be the right side. So I got this, and it's got a heart in the middle. Isn't it adorable? It's like a big cloth, and it's got a heart in the middle. That looks really good. That looks better on the computer than it does in real life. I love it. It is an easy pattern. Each row is different, though, so you've really got to look at the pattern. It's a free download on Ravelry, I believe. So, yeah. I think it's a free download. But, yeah. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I absolutely love it. It's got a little heart in it. I think that's wonderful. I would love to make a blanket with this, too. That would be cool. Maybe for the baby. I don't know. What do you think? Well, that's the wrong side. Maybe I should make a blanket like this for the baby. Or do you think I should do this heart one for the baby? I don't know. Comment below. I don't know what I want to do. But yeah, I want to make 4 of these to make a set. So, really love the pattern. Again, each row is different. There is a pattern in it. Like there is, you kind of, once you get into it, you know what the next line is going to be. But I still feel like I have to watch what I'm doing on the pattern. So I go through a highlight each row and I go through it. Because I do it on my computer. Which kind of sucks when I babysit because I can't bring my computer with me. So that kind of sucks. But Okay, now to my writing. The knitting and crocheting is over. So if you came here just for that, bye! Thanks for dropping by. If you want to hear about my writing, I just want to let you know that I am very excited about it. Now in the knitting and crocheting community, we call them WIPs, W-I-Ps, WIPs, right? In the writing community, we call them WIPs, which is kind of funny. I don't know why we say two different things. Because I'll be talking to someone in the writing community, and I'll say, yeah, my WIP is going great, and they'll be like, what's a WIP? And I'm like, I mean WIP. It's very frustrating, people. It's very frustrating because I get mixed up. And I forget who I'm talking to. And I say WIP when I mean WIP, and I say WIP when I mean WIP. It gets very frustrating. It's a real problem. It really is. It's, first world problems. Anyways, the issue is real. Anyways, I've been working on my WIP. I've been doing a lot of write-ins. My throat is starting to sound very croaky. I apologize for that. But, I have been doing a lot of write-ins on YouTube with By the Brook, which is Brooke Passmore. Her channel is By the Brook. I've been doing a lot of write-ins with her on her channel. Not with her, but like I'm one of the participants in it. And I've been doing one with Kate Kavanaugh, who's another author tuber. I've been doing that, and I've been doing the Words Nerds, who are also do write-ins, their YouTube channels. So I've been doing a lot of write-ins, participating in them. And again, a write-in is when the writing community gets together with an author tuber and we type. We do writing sprints, basically. And then it's an encouraging time. We encourage each other and talk over things. So it's really fun. I enjoy it. But I passed the 5,000 word mark. Oh, yeah! Okay, my blubber. Look at that. It looks awful. The 5,000 word mark. I am now at almost 6,000 words. I'm so excited. The first 5,000 is always the hardest for me. So I got that down, and now I'm into my characters. I'm invested in the story. Do you want to know what it's about? Maybe I'll tell you what it's about. If you don't want to know, then just, stop the video. Don't listen. Bye. Not offended. But it's a YA fantasy about a princess named Wesley, who is named after my friend Angie's baby girl that died. And that's spelled Wesleigh, which I think sounds like a fantasy princess's name, don't you think? Wesley doesn't sound like a princess's name. I know it sounds like a boy's name, but when you spell it the way she does, it looks like a fantasy name. It really does. Try it. Spell it out. It looks really cute. So I thought, okay, I'm going to make her kick-butt princess warrior. So that's what I did. So I don't know exactly where the story is going to go because I'm pantsing the story, which means I'm flying by the seat of my pants, which basically means I don't outline. So I don't know where the story is going to go. But I do have a basic thought of how it's going to end. So there's that. Right now I have 4 main characters. One is Wesley, who is the princess. Then I have Lincoln, who is Angie's son. I named all the characters after kids I know. So Lincoln is how would you describe him? He's a poor boy right now. He's on the streets. He was abused as a child, so he's living on the streets. He's pickpocketing, and he plays a main part in the story, which I will tell you in a minute. And then there is Janica, who is my other friend's daughter's name. And she is a girl who, it's kind of hard to explain. But basically, so there's Wesley, Lincoln, Janica, and Zane, who is my friend Brina's other son, or her son's name. So basically, with Wesley, her dad is the king of Maya, who is the name of another girl I babysit. And Maya is the land, is like a big kingdom. And Kendra is the village of Kendra, which sounded to me, her name sounds like a village. I don't know why, but it really did. And it's a village that's going to come and like kick butt in the end. So I needed a strong name, so I needed the village of Kendra. But anyways, so Wesley's father is the king, and he has an emerald torque. Now, this is why I call the project Project Torque. Now, I don't mean the little dance that you do that's called the torque or whatever. I don't mean that. It's an ancient iron necklace that looks like a horseshoe. If you Google it, you'll find a picture of it. It's like a big thing that just goes like this, and then there's a little stone that can go in it. And basically, people used to wear it in the ancient days, like in, forget when, but they used to wear it and then they would never take it off. It was stuck on them. They could not take it off. So the king has one of those, and this emerald this torque can heal people. And he ends up healing Wesley, and that's how she finds out about it. Wesley can change is a shapeshifter, an animal shapeshifter that can turn into a white tiger. But she doesn't tell anybody about it because she's ashamed of it. So somehow that's going to play, see, like I said, I'm pantsing this. Somehow that's going to play into how she gets the emerald torque off of him. But see, she's heard about a village of Kendra that is plagued with a big disease that's killing everybody. In that village, there's a boy named Zane. He has heard about the torque and wants to travel to the kingdom of Maya to get the torque to save his people. So Wesley steals the torque and travels to help the village of Kendra, because like this is in the year 3000, but because of all the technology that's gone on in the year 2000 and on, there is no robots or technology because they all took over the country and it ruined, and there was almost a World War IV because there was World War III and now there's World War IV. So all that's in the background. But is this sounding any good at all? This sounds awful. Anyways, and then there's two other characters that play into it, so I won't go into it, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm just setting the background. I'm only on chapter 3, so don't know exactly what's going to happen, but it's all going to come together, and the emerald is going to heal the village of Kendra. And then at the end, see, now I know the ending. The ending, they're going to have to hide the torque so that nobody can find it. And then that can lead to book 2 when it's discovered again. I'm so excited. I am loving writing it. I am absolutely loving writing it. Like I said, I'm pantsing it, so I don't know exactly where it's going to go. I had one surprise, and if you're a writer, you know about this. If you're not a writer, you'll probably think I'm crazy, which I probably am. But I had a surprise that a character told me. Like I said, if you're a writer, you know what I mean. A character just kind of brought on, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that happened to you. And so I wrote it because the character let me know. It sounds kind of weird, I know, but sometimes when you're writing and it just, your mind goes somewhere and it's like, oh, that would be perfect. And then it's like the character almost tells you their life story and it's like, oh, I didn't know that. So, yeah, it's kind of fun. I enjoy it. Like I said, if you're not a writer, you probably don't understand that, but anyways, so I've been chatting for 25 minutes already, my goodness. So, I really like this heart thing. I think it looks so good on the computer. Anyways, I want to make more of those. Yeah. I'm thinking I might make a blanket with this and just crochet it together. Or stitch it together, whip stitch it together and make a blanket. What do you think? I think that'd be a good idea because they don't take long to make. They only take a couple hours. Well, it took me like 4 hours to do, but I'm slow at knitting, so it could, to a fast knitter, it would only take a couple hours. So, I like it. Anyways, that is that. I have to go to the washroom, so I'm gonna go. TMI, I know. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. God bless you in all you do, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.